You guys, welcome to Jeremy Does Things, and I got a really fun, exciting surprise for you guys today. Wondering what the next episode's gonna be? The next episode that is in store for you guys is a hot one. You wanna guess?
Are we gonna do bicycle jousting?
Vaughn, you know what I've done? I went out, I got you your very own GoPro.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, hold on.
That is so nice of
But
you.
you don't understand why. Because our next episode, Jeremy Does Things, is gonna be a month in the life of Vaughn Collins. These people have been saying they wanna get to know who you are. You take this camera, you just film everything.
I'll get into who I am. I'll tell you about my life. I'm pretty broke, but I like to just make the most of every day. I'm a minimalist, and so what that means is just less consumption for the planet, but that doesn't mean you have to minimize the fun. I like to maximize my fun on a budget. Hardworking, honest, looking for a job.
We want to see it all. We want to see the highs. We want to see the lows. We want to see your advice. We want to see what you have to say to the world, because people have been saying in the comments they want to know more about my brother. So
All right, I could try to do that.
I'm gonna send him off for a month with the camera, and we're gonna put together a really cool one for you guys. And you know what? That's about to start right now.
I wanted to start this video off by saying thank you. Thank you to my brother Jeremy. He just gave me this GoPro that I'm shooting on now. And thank you to everyone for watching. Thanks for supporting us in our adventures. In this video, we're gonna be doing a month in the life of me, Vaughn Collins, the lumberjack. So follow me and enjoy. Well, if we're gonna be doing this, I'm gonna do it as honest as I can. Scrounging up some change, checking the last of what I got in my savings to buy some gas today to get to work. Ouchies. 15 liters. Gonna have to make that work. Motivation can be a little tough in November, especially when it's raining outside. But we're gonna make do. We're gonna go get some more wood today and load up the shed while we still can. Come here. Molly's 16 years old now. Poor girl. We're at our destination. It's about 22 kilometers to where I work from home. Time to make choices. Should I go for the better wood, which could be wet or it could be a waste of time? Or should I just go with the wood that I know is good and easy and I can just be out of here? So this is the wood we're working with. This around here is where your dry wood is in the middle. And this is what's soaked around the edge. So this log's about 50% soaked. And I'm wasting my time here. But I did want to clean up what I pulled onto the road. So I'm gonna go back and check out those logs over there. Did get a good start there though. That's exactly what you want to see underneath your log is daylight. Got my truck all loaded up. Just waiting for Molly to appear. She's off for a wander somewhere. Come on, Molly! Molly, Molly! Come on, buddy! Where are ya? There you are. You find a squirrel up the tree? Where is he? Molly! Come on! In the truck, let's go! Okay, now for these games. Today was a good day. It was raining, so I didn't film much, but I was able to make 2 deliveries, get the cash flow up a bit, and we're gonna cut some rocks. So I got my rock saw set up here. Got a few rocks that I'm gonna cut today. There's this mutton fat, selemonite is its technical name, but they call it, it's like a white jade with a blue kyanite crystal in it. And where some might see a heart, I'm seeing balls, and I love it. Both sides are totally different from each other. I'm gonna round off all the edges and give it a good polish. That's gonna be one of a kind. So I've got all these rocks here, and They're all kind of made to be pendants. I'm actually just gonna throw them all in the tumbler and get them rounded off that way. Check on this in a week. So, Molly, why am I splitting all this wood and just putting it right back in the shed instead of putting it in my truck and selling it to people? Well, Molly, it's the respect factor. I was delivering some wood today and there was just a little bit more moisture in it than I wanted to. So when you split it all down nice and small like that, it releases the moisture. I just want it to be better. So got about 1.5 cords of my total wood. I'm sorry I didn't document the rest. I actually just forgot. I was out there making deliveries and I was like, oh, I forgot my camera. I should have been doing time lapses. But I will get the next ones. Okay, so I'm back at the house now after a nice little lunch break and taking a look at these alder logs that I'm going to try to load up. They're pretty waterlogged. I'm going to try to get them in the back of the truck and bring them over to my friend's house. He's got a sawmill because some of the wood is starting to spalt a little, and I think it'll make nice stuff for woodworking with. We won't know until we cut into it. So this will be a fun little side project, seeing what's inside these other logs here. Pretty stoked for today. Not sure what I'm doing yet this morning, but later on, gonna be learning how to use the sawmill with my friend Gabe. Okay, I'm back at it. Day 2 on my new mill job. I'm cutting all these logs down into 2x6s. My new boss, Gabe. Yeah, day 2 on my dream job. Kind of like an internship because I'm not getting paid for it, but just so stoked. It's been a dream of mine for years and years. Okay, we're starting to get into some really good wood now. What a blessing it is to be working at a sawmill. It just makes me so happy. Okay, so dreams do come true. I'm here working with the wood that I milled yesterday. I could only get so much shots before the battery ran out on the camera, but I wanted to show you some of the spalted grain here on the wood. Nice close-up shots. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I mean, it could be a lot more spalted, but it's my very first piece of lumber that I milled, and we're installing it on a windowsill inside the house. So I'll check back in a minute here once I've kind of got a little bit of work done. I'm just getting started right now. I kind of wanted that to be a little more flush, but that's where the good carpentry comes into play. Oh, you're not going to see any of that when I'm done. Yeah, it's going to be really nice. I get the inside all laid in there. I'm going to start working on the outside edge now. Looks good, but I think I'm going to replace that top one with a 6-inch strip with like angled edges and just sit it proud by about 3/4 of an inch on either side. It's a super foggy day out there. We'll check back in and see how it looks once we can make it out to where we're going. Well, that's a fun way to get your workout in. Got about 75 bucks worth of wood out of that pull. I'll get the truck all topped off after I have a little break. You can see the wood's only wet a little bit around the edges. So we're pulling in some good stuff still. Just a little bit of moisture around there. Jay. I've been working so dang hard to try to get this Rubik's Cube. I learned how to do the bottom and the first 2 rows. It's like a 4-step process. And now I got the yellow cross and I'm trying to swap these corners out. I actually got like these ones to line up in the middles too. I'm pretty happy with the progress today. I'm on day 5 of trying to figure out this. Apparently there's 40 quintillion possibilities for the cube and only one of them's correct. So, you know, you're not going to get this by luck. You got to kind of know what you're doing. So anyways, as the steps keep progressing, they keep getting harder and harder too. So I'm just learning about cube notation before I head to work today. I got to give up on this and head out now. Go make some wood, make some money. I'm gonna do a load of wood for my girlfriend's family, so I'm gonna put some extra love into it. And yeah, let's get this cracking. I think I need to work on my cardio. I'm getting lazy. You might not see that in the video, but oh, I used to be in good shape. We're doing okay though. Some nice wood today. I'm happy about that. What's the mollies think? What do you think, little one? On my lunch break, watching more Rubik's Cube videos.
Same thing, just kick it out any way you like.
These guys make it look so easy. It is not that easy.
Just solve it as you normally
Oh yeah, you just solve it as you normally would. Well, I actually know that step.
Again, it's not
I'm kind of getting lost at the next one.
rather understand the principle of
Stay tuned. Just watching my brother's video he put out where I was working on the cube. Dad's on there. Aw. People in the comments. Everyone's so nice. I love you guys. Listen to this from Dirtbag. Dude, I totally broke down when you paused the video of your dad. You're rich beyond measure to have such a wonderful family. Thank you. Couldn't agree more. You don't need money to be rich. Love you guys.
Well, that about wraps up part 1 of my mini-series, A Documentary of a Woodsman. Vaughn, thanks for keeping it completely real and honest with us. Takes a lot of courage. No smoke and mirrors. We love you for that, man. Thanks for bringing us into your life. Next week's episode is a fun one. Firewood and positive attitude is on the menu as usual, but this particular episode is special because you're going to get brought into our small family for our solstice celebration. But that's not it. My favorite part of all, Vaughn gives us a complete beginning-to-end crash course on how to turn a regular rock into a jaw-dropping premium necklace pendant. You guys, you're not going to want to miss this. Also, you're guaranteed to get a laugh when you see what my brother gets up to this year for his usual present wrapping scheme. If you're lucky, you're going to get to see my brother's hilarious red-green style fix on the bike frame that he chooched out on the last homestead update video. All you got to do is get the popcorn ready and settle in. We'll see you on the next one. I'm Jeremy Collins from Jeremy Does Things, a channel where I explore the outdoors so you don't have to, or even better, so it inspires you to.